What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some awesome battles submitted to the channel by a fellow content creator in the community, Scotty B2. So shout out to this battler. Thank you for sharing these battles with us. I'll have a link down to their channel down in the description. But this is going to be the Master League Premier Cup Classic with a Shadow Arcanine with Fire Fang. You guys can imagine how strong this could potentially be with all the Steel-type Pokemon in the meta like Metagross, Excadrill, and Magnezone. So let me know what you guys think about this team and these battles, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, getting into the first battle here. We have Arcanine on the lead versus Excadrill. Remember, this is Fire Fang Shadow Arcanine, and look at this thing absolutely shred. Under 50% HP by the time Excadrill can get to one charge move. So they're going to go ahead and block the drill run, rightfully so. And we see a swap into a Magnezone here. This team must be extremely weak to Arcanine. So Arcanine is going to absolutely shred through, and the opponent is definitely regretting bringing two steals. So let's see how this plays out. We're going to see the Excadrill come back in. So they're going to go ahead and swap into Shadow Machamp. And the final Pokemon is going to be a Metagross. So literally a triple steal team right there facing off against a Shadow Fire Fang Arcanine. It doesn't get any better than that. And you guys just saw how much raw damage this thing can do. Now obviously the team having the Machamp and the Dragonite there is still going to have really good coverage on the meta and neutral match. So the opponent basically surrendered without surrendering right there. So good game. All right, moving to the next one, we've got Arcanine versus Gyarados on the lead. Okay, is it Waterfall? No, it's going to be a Dragon Breath. We're going to go ahead and see a swap out into Shadow Machamp now. The cool thing about Shadow Machamp is it has access to Rock Slide, which is going to be absolutely destroying the Gyarados there because it is part flying typing. So we will see, ooh, they're going to go for the Cross Chop instead. If the opponent no-shields this is going to be very, very dangerous. And they decided to no-shield it right there, so I imagine the Machamp is going to go down, but they're going to be able to get off one more cross chop right here, which is going to be great. A little bit of extra chip damage, but probably a no shield here from the Gyarados. So we're probably going to see that Dragonite now come in, and this is a Dragon Tail Dragonite as well. So we'll have to see how this plays out. But here comes the first charge move. Are they going to let it go? It's probably just going to be the crunch here for neutral damage. Yeah, it is going to be the crunch. Doesn't do too much right there. And the Dragonite is looking to completely farm down and load up on energy, which is very advantageous for them in this situation now. So we will see an Arcanine swap in. And it was an Excadrill and Tangrowth. Or was it Tangrowth? I saw a grass there. I believe it might have been Tangrowth, but the Excadrill is going to get absolutely destroyed here by Fire Fang, and the opponent was not ready for that. So Arcanine is looking extremely strong, and it is a Tangrowth. Okay, I saw the pure grass typing in the top. So this is looking to be a good game, very well played. Again, Arcanines typically run with Snarl for the energy that it can provide, but in this case, Fire Fang does so well against the meta, but obviously has to watch out for something like Gyarados, like we saw in the lead, because it's going to be resisting all the charge moves. So here comes the Flamethrower to close this game out. I'm going to kind of boom it. Boom. Tangrowth goes down, and Shadow Arcanine just showing just how strong it can be. Alright, moving into this next battle, we have Arcanine on the lead versus Mamoswine. Okay, ice typing. Let's see how this plays out. They're going to realize Fire Fang is shredding them apart, and they decide to swap out into Gyarados, so we will see Dragonite now come in. This is kind of a tough matchup right here, as the Dragon Breaths are doing super effective damage, so this might go deep into two shields here, but let's see what the battlers decide to do. Got a little bit of go battle lag there. Typical, but okay, they're going to go ahead and shield the first one. Here comes the charge move now from Gyarados. Is it going to be an Aqua Tail, though? They're going to let it go, and it is actually going to be a crunch for neutral damage, which is very tough. Hopefully they can get to one more Dragon Claw in time, which they can just at the last second here. So this might get the second shield from the Gyarados, which it does, which means the opponent's team is completely unshielded with a Shadow Machamp and a Shadow Arcanine. So I imagine we are about to see a lot of booms. Now, it would be advantageous here for the Machamp to shield to keep its health up, and we might see a hard commit to the farm down here as Aqua Tail is going to be blocked. Will they commit to the farm down? No. Here comes another Aqua Tail. Are they going to shield this one as well? They're going to let it go. They're going to let it go, and we do see a swap into Mamoswine, so we will see the Cross Chop now come through, take out the Mamoswine right here, and they're going to go ahead and swap into Arcanine. Machamp is low. What is that final Pokemon going to be? It's going to be a Swampert. Oh, no, this is going to be tough. Okay, here comes the Hydro Cannon. They obviously, I think they're going to need to shield this. And it's going to have to be a potential double Wild Charge right here. Let's see if they can get to it. I don't know if they can get to it in time. They got to throw one Wild Charge. They have to do as much damage as they can. And it's going to come down to Machamp versus Swampert and Gyarados, most likely right here. Yes, here comes the Hydro Cannon. This is going to be extremely close. Remember, Machamp is almost at a second Cross Chop, and we might see a Sack Swap as well. So here it comes. They do get to the Cross Chop in time. The opponent did not swap out. So the Swampert is going to go down. It's going to be a race between Dragon Breath and Counter. Who is going to win? Oh, the Machamp takes it right there. Very close battle. Very, very close. All right. Moving to the next one. We have Arcanine versus Excadrill again. Here we go. Oh man, they are not ready. These Fire Fangs are doing so much damage. Again, below 50% HP. They're going to go ahead and shield, and we might just see a swap out here as the opponent realizes they're not going to be able to do that much. And we do see a swap out into a Gyarados as well. This is Waterfall Gyarados, so they can easily go with the Wild Charge here. Force that shield and go straight into Dragonite, as Dragonite's going to be resisting the fast moves now, right? The Dragon typing resists water type moves. So we're going to see I imagine a no shield right here on the crunch. It's not going to do too much damage, and they can easily overload a bit on energy and then go for the Dragon Claw once they have two, which they are opting to do now. So things are looking very, very good for them. They can still align the Machamp to the Excadrill there if they want to, or the Arcanine, depending on what Pokemon we see come in. If it's going to be Excadrill, actually it's going to be a Togekiss, so they definitely need to align Machamp. Oh no, here comes Go Battle Lag! Oh, that is so unfortunate. They could have gotten the Hurricane off right there, but Arcanine is now going to come in, and this is not looking good for the battler. They're going to have to shield. Oh, this is devastating. They should have been able to get to a Hurricane there versus Togekiss, but we will see the Wild Charge now come through, and a perfect swap by the opponent. So we're going to see a no shield here on the charge move. Machamp is going to come in and counter down, and this is going to be a very, very close race. Can they get to 2 Rock Slides in time? Oh my goodness, buckle up everyone. They're going to go for the Cross Chop here. Will the opponent shield? Will they be able to get off another charge move? This is going to be extremely close. They get the shield. Can they get the Rock Slide? No, they can't. Oh, that was so devastating, and they are going to go down to the charge move. So, Go Battle Lag striking in the middle there, because if they got the Hurricane off, that would have been enough damage or would have gotten a shield. All right, good game. Moving to the next one. We got Dragonite on the lead here. We're going to see a swap into the Machamp, looking to set themselves up with shield advantage again. So here comes the first charge move. They're going to go ahead and shield the Dragon Claw right here, which is going to do quite a bit of neutral damage. We don't see a swap out yet, and they're going to go ahead and go for Cross Chop now. So let's see if the opponent decides to shield here. They do decide to shield. Okay, so this is interesting. That backline might be double steal, which means the Arcanine is looking very, very strong, and they're probably going to go ahead and let this Machamp go down. So here comes the Dragonite. They're going to farm down with Dragon Tail right here, I should say. And this is a tough situation. Are they just going to go ahead and let it go through? Yeah, they are going to let it go through. They barely hang on right there, and they are able to take it down. They're going to go ahead and swap into the Arcanine as fast as they can, and sure enough, it is going to be 1 steal in the back, but is it going to be 2? Arcanine is completely shredding right here. Things are looking very good, and the Excadrill has to throw, but does it have enough energy for 2? I don't think so. This is going to be extremely close. They get farmed down. What is the final Pokemon going to be? Metagross? It is going to be a Metagross. Things are looking very good. Double Wild Charge should be able to do it right here. Here comes the first one. This is going to be getting the shield from the opponent, and the second one might just be able to do it. So here comes the second one. Ladies and gentlemen, this Arcanine just did a fantastic sweep of the backline. Boom! One-shots the Metagross right there, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right. Moving into the next one, we have Arcanine on the lead versus Togekiss. Okay, love to see it on the lead considering the backline that we do see. But what's interesting is even though Charm is resisted, it's still shredding through this Arcanine right here, which is not good. So they're going to go ahead and go for Flamethrower. They obviously don't want to debuff themselves, causing them to definitely lose to fast moves here. So they're going to go for the Flamethrower. They do get a shield from Togekiss, and Togekiss is deciding to throw energy as well. So the Arcanine's going to go ahead and shield, and now this is going to be a race between the fast moves. Hopefully no boost. No boost there on the Togekiss. Can they get to the Wild Charge in time? Is Fire Fang going to do it? Simultaneous KO. Alright, so Togekiss is out of there. Both battlers are gonna wait until the last second to throw a Pokemon out. And we do see that the Machamp is going to come out into the Chandelure, which is an interesting matchup as both Pokemon can boom it. And they will swap into Dragonite here to catch the Flame Charge. That is a huge catch right there, as it is going to be resisted. And we do see a Dragonite mirror as well, but they're going to go ahead and get to the Dragon Claw in time, forcing the shield from the opponent. Otherwise, they're going to be able to win this one right here. So here comes the Dragon Claw. It lands! Oh my goodness, so now it's going to be up to Machamp to close this game out. It already has one Rock Slide, and all it needs to do is get to 2, as Chandelure is part Fire-type Pokemon. So this is going to be an interesting race. One Rock Slide is already loaded. Here it comes. They're firing it right away. They cannot risk the opponent no-shielding the potential cross-chop. So they're going to throw that Rock Slide, and it lands! Boom! Chandelure is gone. Good game. Very well played. All right, moving into the next one. We have Arcanine on the lead versus Gyarados. Again, is it Dragon Breath? Is it Waterfall? They're going to go ahead and swap right away. It is going to be Dragon Breath into the Machamp. Like we saw before in Game 2, the Machamp here can definitely force shields from the opponent, and they really need to try to get to 2 Rock Slides if they can, or at least a Cross Chop and a Rock Slide. So they're going to go ahead and go for Cross Chop here, as the opponent's not swapping out. But if the opponent decides to no-shield, that is going to be devastating for the Machamp here. They do decide to shield, so now it's going to be a race. Can they get to another charge move in time? They're going to swap into Metagross to try to catch the charge move, and Go Battle Lag is coming in! No! Okay, the Machamp still got the energy there. If you guys were paying attention to the energy on Cross Chop, they still got it. So the lag was just a screen freeze, basically. But another Cross Chop is going to come through, and the Metagross here is looking to farm down, which is obviously very dangerous. Oh, they let both go through. Machamp is going to be able to punch it down, and another simultaneous KO. All right. Let's see how this plays out. Are they going to bring in the Dragonite here? They're going to bring in the Dragonite, and they lined it up versus Gyarados, which is beautiful, which means we might see an Excadrill in the back. Again, double steals are very, very common in this meta, and they're going to go ahead and let the Crunch go through. And there's the Excadrill right there, so they're going to go ahead and come in with Arcanine, but a bit late, which means Excadrill might just be able to get to 2 drill runs here. Oh no, here comes the first one. They block it. They're going to go ahead and try to Fire Fang down, but the Excadrill is going to be able to get to another one in time, which is very unfortunate. So hopefully Dragonite, all it needs to do is farm down with Dragon Tail, but can it do it in time? This is going to be a close one. I think they got it, which they do. And now they just need to throw Dragon Claws here versus the Gyarados. Gyarados still has 1 shield up, but its HP is starting to get very, very low. And they do shield it, and here comes the next Dragon Claw, and this might just be enough neutral damage to close this game out. So that is looking to be a good game, very well played. So far, I'm really impressed with this team and its ability to handle the meta, especially the Arcanine going up against those Steel Pokemon. Alright, we got another Excadrill. You guys know how this goes. Arcanine's just going to absolutely destroy, and the opponent's going to figure out real quick that this is a bad matchup for them. They got in quite a few fast moves right there, so they're going to go ahead and shield the drill run. This Excadrill is extremely low. We aren't going to see a swap out, which means Arcanine is just going to completely destroy it with fast moves. And what is going to come in? It's going to be a Togekiss. This is so ideal here. But are they going to go for double Wild Charge? No, they're looking to go for Flamethrower first. They just need to try to get a shield here if they can, and then look to land the Wild Charge. But this is still very dangerous. Togekiss, with this much energy and health, and another shield is probably going to be blocking this Wild Charge. Could be very terrible. Yeah, they are going to shield. This is not looking good. Togekiss is loaded. They have 2 Pokemon weak. Are they going to go for Machamp and try to get the Rock Slide? Or are they going to go for Dragonite, which is not Shadow? They're going to go for the Machamp. This is a dangerous game right here. Let's see how this plays out. They're going to swap into a Venusaur. They just basically gave up the win right there. Togekiss could have completely... Oh, man. This is rough. Venusaur now is not going to be doing much. Sludge Bomb is neutral damage, but Dragonite is looking very, very strong. All they need to do is farm down with Dragon Tail and throw a Hurricane versus that Togekiss, and that is going to be a good game, very well played. So Sludge Bomb does land for a second time, but Dragonite is going to be able to farm down with Dragon Tail. Here comes the Hurricane to close out the game right here. As Hurricane doing that neutral damage is very nice against the Togekiss, which is why you want to have it on your Dragonite. Boom, it goes down. Good game, very well played. All right, moving into the next one, we have Arcanine on the lead versus Dragonite. Okay, are they going to decide to swap out yet again? Yeah, they are. They're going to go ahead and go into Machamp right here. Again, this could be another double steal team like we've seen before. Typically run, right? Dragonite on the lead, Metagross, Excadrill, or Magnezone in the back. Usually two, and they do get a shield right there with Cross Chop, which is huge. So hopefully they can shield this and go for a Rock Slide now to either take out the Dragonite or force that second shield, which is going to be very advantageous for them. They're going to go for the Cross Chop, though. This is dangerous. If Dragonite decides to let it go, things are not looking good. And they decided to shield. Okay, so they got both shields right there. That is definitely a tell that there is double steal in the back. So we will see the Dragonite come in and farm down. Now they can easily survive one Dragon Claw, but they cannot survive two, and this Dragonite is loaded on energy. So there's one, and they swap into Metagross. So here comes the Arcanine to absolutely destroy right now and load up on energy. Metagross is not going to be able to get to two charge moves in time, so they're going to go ahead and shield. And remember, Dragonite still has a bit of energy, and they do block the Earthquake as well, which is very nice. Dragonite has a bit of energy. I don't know if Dragon Claw is going to be enough to take it out. Oh my gosh, it's a Gyarados. Here comes the Wild Charge unshielded. Watch your earbuds, everyone, because you know we are booming right now. Boom! One-shots it right there, and that is going to be a good game. Very well played. Unless, okay, I was saying, unless the Wild Charge doesn't go through. So that is looking to be a good game. I can't believe they brought in the Gyarados there to a Shadow Arcanine with Wild Charge. All right, good game. Okay, moving into the next one, we have Arcanine on the lead versus Snorlax. All right, first time we're seeing this in today's set, so let's see how they decide to play it. They're looking to stay in right here. Snorlax does have access to Earthquake as well, so they got to be careful about that, but this is looking to probably be either a Superpower or a Body Slam right now. So it's just going to be a Body Slam, but that still does quite a bit of damage. They're going to go ahead and swap out into Machamp, and we do see a Gyarados now come in. So they're going to go ahead and go straight for Rock Slide right here. They got to be forcing shields from the opponent, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Togekiss in there. Oh, it lands! The Rock Slide lands, everyone! Things have now changed. They're going to go ahead and shield right here. Take that switch advantage and energy. Machamp is saying, thank you very much. I will punch you down with all four of my fists. Okay, Togekiss in the back or Dragonite. Let's see. It's going to be a Garchomp. Okay, even better. Cross Chops now are doing neutral damage, so things are looking very, very good for this battler. So here comes the first Cross Chop, and they do get a shield as well. So now this is a very good situation for them. Snorlax still has a bit of energy and a lot of HP, but Arcanine has loaded energy as well. And they get both shields with Cross Chops right there. So this Garchomp is trying to farm down with Mudshot, but it's not going to be able to do it. So the Machamp will let this go. Bring in the Dragonite and unleash mayhem with Dragon Claw and Dragon Tail, I should say, the fast move. They're going to go ahead and shield the potential outrage right here, and this is looking to be a good battle, very well played, as the opponent's going to go ahead and swap into Snorlax, and here comes the Wild Charge now for neutral damage from a Shadow Arcanine. So is it going to be enough? No, it's actually not enough, and Snorlax is able to get off the Body Slam, but ultimately, I think this is still a good game. Arcanine is going to go ahead and go... Actually, no. They let him farm down. Garchomp comes in and farm down, but how much energy does it have? They're going to be able to get off the Dragon Claw, though, and close this one out. So that is going to be a good battle. Very well played to the opponent right there. All right. Moving into the final battle here. we have Arcanine versus Gyarados again. Okay, so we are going to see that Machamp swap in like we have in each battle, and the opponent's deciding to stay in. Again, that tell that whatever's in the back is going to be weak to Machamp, and Shadow Arcanine's definitely going to be liking it. So they're going to go ahead and shield the Aqua Tail here, stopping that neutral damage, and go for a Cross Chop now as the opponent's deciding to stay in, which means it's probably a tell that they will be shielding here, which they do. So now it's going to be a race to see if they can get to the Rock Slide in time. No, they're going to go ahead and go for the Cross Chop, but not in time. And the Machamp is going to go ahead and give up the second shield. We've never seen this before in the mid game, so now this is actually very dangerous for them, because if they no shield this, things could get really, really dicey. But they do get 2 shields, so now it's going to be a final race to the last charge move, and they get the Rock Slide in time. Just in the nick of time to take out the Gyarados here. Boom! One-shots it, and let's see what's going to come in. Is it going to be a Steel-type Pokemon? Again, if it is Steel, which it is, it's going to be an Excadrill. They need to be very careful. They're going to have to swap. There's 3, there's 4, there's 5. They got to swap, and they catch the charge move. Is this a Drill Run, or did the opponent throw a Rock Slide? It is going to be the Drill Run. That is resisted by Dragonite, and they're deciding to stay in. Dragonite is trying to take him down as fast as they can, and we see a swap into Magnezone. So it is double Steel in the back, and my goodness, things are about to get very, very ridiculous. Here comes the Hurricane right here. I think Dragon Claws might be a bit better in this matchup, but both moves are resisted, but they are able to get to another charge move here. Hopefully, this is enough to take it out. No, it's not enough. Magnezone is going to be able to hold on, and this is unfortunate because I think the Magnezone does have 2 wild charges. This first one takes it out. Arcanine's going to come in, and yes, it does get probably one shot. I'm going to be surprised if it's not. Oh, it survived, but so low that 1 mud shot's going to take it out, and it does have another charge move there, so that is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right, tough one right there, but hey, amazing battles. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. This team was really fun to watch unfold. The Fire Fang Shadow Arcanine was really great to see, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.